All right, so as you're listening to this today, big day. Big Brother is back. BB28 is tonight, premieres tonight at 8 o'clock as you're listening to this on CBS, on your local CBS station, and I am very excited. I did a podcast last year called Big Brother Breakdown. Granted, I only did 2 episodes, but I'm going to try to do more again this year for season 28. We've met the cast. I've watched a little bit of the cast interviews so far. You can't really glean a whole lot from them. But tune in tomorrow, Friday, to listen to my thoughts on the premiere and what we can expect coming ahead. Friday night, we have the live feeds, turning on after BB Unlocked premieres. And you're just going to get my thoughts on the premiere tomorrow. I'll record that tomorrow morning, but you'll hear my thoughts. I'll tell you what I have to say, what I think. You're going to get a raw, unfiltered opinion from me. And that's coming up tomorrow. So find Big Brother Breakdown on your favorite podcast platform, Spotify and iHeartRadio specifically, or on my YouTube channel as well. It is there for your consumption. And now, let's get to the episode. Well, as I'm sure you no doubt have heard, unless you've been living under a rock, there have been a lot of controversies in gaming as of late, from, GTA 6, no true physical release, and stuff being locked behind a paywall in an Ultimate Edition, to the PlayStation, no physical releases, or no physical discs after 2028, after January of 2028, to now the EA Sports college football controversy surrounding microtransactions. I was going to talk about each one individually, but I think it goes to a broader issue. And by the way, this is the second time I've tried to record this, so because I thought the first recording was really good, the second one might not be as good, so I'm just warning you in advance. But it goes to a broader issue in that it is tough to be a console gamer right now, whether it's PlayStation or Xbox. Not really Nintendo, because Nintendo, you can at least get a physical release of a game, even if the game is not on the game card. But yeah, all of these go back to a broader issue in that gaming is just not what it used to be growing up. And it's not like when I grew up. When I grew up, you bought the console, or when I grew up, the parents more than likely bought the console for you, whether it was a PlayStation or an Xbox. They bought the console, you bought a couple of games, you slid them into the console, and you could play them. Now everything is almost digital. And look, I'm one to believe that I'm a firm believer in physical media. Even though I listen to my music digitally, I still have the option to get CDs and play them. As a matter of fact, and this is no joke, I was at my local Walmart this past week, and I saw CDs and vinyl, like records. And I also bought the physical version of Lilo and Stitch, the new version of Lilo and Stitch. It's on DVD. I actually bought it because I'm a believer in physical media, yes, and I could just as easily watch it on Disney Plus, which I have. But there's, I can just pop it in the PS4, the PS5, and watch the movie anytime I want. It's just, what I'm saying is, in terms of the physical side of things, the option needs to be there for physical releases, full stop. We need physical media in our ecosystem. It's full stop. Gaming especially should never just go all digital, because you have to realize something. Just because you buy a digital game doesn't mean you own it. And it's kind of true with physical media too nowadays, but especially true when it comes to digital media. Just because you buy it doesn't mean you own it. It's basically a license that will be taken away from you at any point. Just take, for example, the NASCAR games. NASCAR Heat 4, NASCAR Heat 5, like all of the Heat games were on digital storefronts up until, 3-4 years ago. And then they were taken off because the license between NASCAR and what was Motorsport Games expired. So all the NASCAR Heat games were taken off digital storefronts, and NASCAR 21 Ignition, which is a game we don't talk about. But all of those games were taken off digital storefronts. It means you couldn't buy them. The only way you could actually play those games is if you have a physical release. Thankfully, I have the physical release of all of the games except Ignition. I don't play Ignition. That game is terrible, but that's a whole separate issue. But no, I'm just saying, when it comes to physical media, it's important. It needs to be an option, no matter whether it's CDs, DVDs, video games, always needs to be an option. And then on the EA front, when it comes to microtransactions, we knew EA was a scummy company. We knew what they were. We did. We knew what they were. We know they're a terrible company that makes, I would say, meh games. They're average at best. I mean, just look at Madden for the last 10 years. There has not really been a great Madden game in probably 15 years, close to 16 years, or 17 years even. There has not been a good Madden game. And the fact that it's exclusive tells you that EA is a greedy company. We know that, but now they've gone even further into the greedy practices by doing microtransactions on offline modes in College Football 27, which ironically releases today as you're hearing this. So, and they're not backing down. There actually was an article from Mike Straw in Insider Gaming, which I'll link in the description, that said EA is just waiting for the backlash to die down, and they're probably going to double down on microtransactions. Look, microtransactions in like terms of cosmetics, in terms of like buying furniture in games or whatnot, that's one thing. But we're talking about actual game modes. We're talking about Dynasty and Road to Glory. Why are you charging the player more? This is, again, goes back to my original point. Gaming, in terms of console gaming, is on a downward slide. It is not good. It is very, very bad right now. It is not in a good place, and I don't know how we're going to get out of it. I really don't. I mean, the college football community, the people that play that game, are being very vocal right now. And they are saying that this is unacceptable, that this cannot happen. But it is happening, and I fear that EA is going to double down. And they're going to continue to do microtransactions in all modes of the game, in some shape or form. And now that they're going private, I fear the microtransactions and the greed of EA is just going to continue to get worse. That's why I don't buy many EA products. The only EA product I have purchased in the last 5 years is College Football 25. I was going to buy College Football 27. I ain't doing that now, I don't think. GTA 6 with no true physical release. I'm on the fence about that. I'm still on the fence about it. And by the way, that also goes to another thing of how can you pre-order a game with no gameplay yet? We have seen no gameplay in terms of GTA 6. We've only seen, 2 trailers? Two trailers and a cover review. So how can you pre-order a game that's $100, by the way? There's complaints about the price. But how can you order a game that's $100 and you have not seen actual gameplay yet? How do you know it's going to be good? I mean, I know it's Rockstar. They really haven't delivered a bad product, whether it's GTA or Red Dead Redemption. But still, how are you going to pre-order a game that's $100 when you haven't seen a lick of gameplay yet? How? Please explain it to me. I mean, there are people out there who are doing it, and it's ridiculous. I don't pre-order games. I will never pre-order games. The only time I've actually pre-ordered a game was last year with NASCAR 25, and that was only because it was a new NASCAR game and it looked promising, and I actually only pre-ordered it about 6 hours before it came out. So, do with that what you will. But pre-ordering games is ridiculous because you know you're going to get it anyway. Why pre-order it? Just wait for it to actually be released, you know? But again, I go back to my original point. Gaming is on a downhill slide right now. That's the best way I can describe it. It's a downhill slide, and I don't know if it's going to get any better. It's terrible right now. It's just so bad to be a console gamer. And we got NASCAR 26 coming out, which we have yet to hear more details about. The IndyCar game, which has been nowhere to be seen since the announcement last year almost. So it's tough to say what's going to happen with console gaming in the months and years ahead. With things especially getting more expensive, it's tougher to be a console gamer now. I worry. I worry deeply about the state of console gaming, and it's not good right now. It's not good. So I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you guys think. Leave a comment onto the episode page of this podcast on Spotify. You can leave comments on YouTube as well. I'm going to read everything you guys have to say. Reach out. Let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys next time here on the podcast. Thank you as always for listening. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.